Welcome, and prepare to dive under the darkness.
Are we going?
It's recording currently.
All right. So as a general last second recap, you met Ost Verone of House Verone as he introduced himself to you. He's an interesting character as he brutally murdered 2 goblins for running a little scam deal. Then after wandering for a few more minutes, probably 20-ish or so, you came across a small town of Hailing Cove where Sylvanus told you to go. But when you got to the town, masked, armored figures were brutally murdering innocent people in the town. And you sit there in this strangely cold place, watching it happen. I gotta ask you guys, what's your plan? What are you gonna do?
Where are we currently standing in relation to these people?
Okay, so they are facing, I'd say, north. Mm-hmm. You're coming in from the east. You're a good distance off, right at the entrance of town. They're more towards the center, right. But you can see them. And if they turn their heads, they could see you.
Yeah. Is there any cover nearby?
Off to the side, the road that you're on goes down a short hill, so you could hide down there. And there is a house somewhat to your right, just a little ways up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's go steal.
Steal the house?
Yes.
The whole
Put it
house.
on wheels.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm not sure if that worked, but
No.
What? Are wheels? Have they been invented?
yes, wheels have been invented.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Trains.
Yes.
The wheels have been a thing for a while now. I mean, we're in the era of swords and crossbows. You know, that's.
I'm gonna turn my eyes to Ost and just watch him for a second and sort of like hint to him like, what should?
You're hinting. What should we do?
Yeah.
I don't know. These people are clearly brutal. I think we should probably hide.
All right. Well, if you want to hide, you can hide. I'm gonna figure something out.
Okay. He just he doesn't move. He just sits there watching them, and again, they have not noticed you yet because you barely moved.
Okay, so that hiding plan was just a lie. Are you scared to hide or what?
I don't know how we approach this situation. I grew up as a rich man in the capital,
Hey, same.
not as you were in the capital.
No, but I was rich.
Very cool. Well, I'm just gonna. I pull out my broadsword.
Your okay.
I put back away my broadsword. I didn't mean to pull it out. Oops.
You just said that?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up to them. I'm gonna walk up to them.
Before you do, he starts. Oz starts to see you walk. He grabs you by the shoulder and says, "I don't think we should do this. This is a bad idea."
Yeah, but
Why not?
what other option do we have? I mean,
So as this is happening, as you're kind of talking, you hear like a villager go just and someone runs out from a hiding spot and charges at them. And one of them, who's standing somewhat in the back, he looks more survivalist kind of build. They're all wearing the same armor, but they're all uniquely different. This guy is more bundled up, just so he's kind of bigger in general because he has more clothes on. And he takes out his sword and whoosh, cuts the guy's head off in one swoop. And
the guy who ran up?
The guy who ran up charged at him. Just one swoop, takes his head off and puts his sword away back into his sheath. And they keep threatening the villagers, trying to find the location, as you heard them saying, of the book.
How many of them are there?
How many? There are 8.
Alright.
Oh.
That's a couple too many. Just a little too many.
Zophyr, Fan, what's up with you guys?
A lot is going on right now.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm calculating.
What are you calculating?
If Fan could just pretend he's one of the village people. Just
That sounds
Try.
like it would end in
That's
death.
an interesting scenario that you would be in.
I like it. I like it.
do you want to be my fake dad?
Well, here's the thing.
You want to live?
A newly level 2 Zilford
Yes.
can
Fan.
cast
we
wild
deserve it.
shape.
Ah, yes, fun. At level 2, you can turn into a tiny creature
Yeah.
who
no
cannot
flying or-
fly or swim.
Yeah. Seeing this happen, I'm a little overwhelmed.
Okay.
So I think Zilford's gonna. I'm gonna turn into a little chipmunk.
A little chipmunk. Okay,
Oh.
so you just see this tall-ish, dwarven elven man turn into a chipmunk.
Just like
Just
I have a plan.
Are you gonna ride him?
Mara has a plan. No, I'm not gonna. No, he's a squirrel. I'm not that small.
I'm a chipmunk. Thank you. That's just
Chipmunk.
different.
oh my god,
I walk up
you're
to you,
Alvin.
I walk up to you, Zilford, and I say, "Okay, I've got like a sort of crazy idea. You know, I can cast like illusions and stuff like that scream that you heard that one time. That was me. But like I cast it far away. What if I were to cast a voice on you that makes you sound insanely powerful? What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you're
Am I
gonna...
supposed to? Am I supposed to like yell at them or something?
No, I'll be doing the voice for you. Don't even
Just mouth the
worry.
words.
Okay.
Oz just kind of has... He's just...
As a chipmunk.
he's rubbing his face like, oh
Us?
my
Look,
god.
Look, I've done crazier shenanigans before. This will work. I promise you.
It better, or else we're going to be dealing with these guys.
Yeah. So it could be fun.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do this thing. Get on out there and do your chipmunky business.
So you cast Minor Illusion. I'm
Will be casting it once he walks up there,
Do you walk up there?
if he chooses to.
I give Amungus the sign. I'm like Amungus,
Amungus.
bro. Amungus.
Is Gus short for Amoongus?
No.
Yes.
I give Gus the sign and I go, "Hey, Gus, stay at the tree, please." There's a tree.
Yeah, there's
I'm assuming there's a tree.
He just kind of waddles over to it and he plops down, sits, and he's just watching with
And
his little eyes.
I do my little hoppy thing and I hop on over right in front of the mob.
I mean, they kind of like glance at you, but you're just a little chipmunk. They don't really care.
All right.
I turn to Mara and I'm like,
Yeah. I cast natural illusion,
Okay.
and suddenly they hear this booming voice.
What does the voice say?
The voice says,
It's me. God. One of them. Your choice. You believe in me, don't you? I'm not a fan of these.
They all look at the chipmunk.
Are you mouthing the words accurately?
You can't see their eyes, Zilford. It's just blacked out right here, but they're staring at you. You could hear some of them were talking to the villagers when you came up. They went dead silent. You just hear the cold wind.
I would like to. Can I roll? I'm gonna roll real quick.
Okay.
Of what are you rolling?
So I rolled a nat 20. I'm doing the most theatrical presentation
gotta tell me
of
what
his
you're
voice
doing.
of all time. Oh, that's my ability to theatrically reenact his voice.
You're doing it again.
No.
No. He's like doing the mouth movements and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah. Oh,
acting
I was just
with
saying
the
you-
voice.
I'm doing the greatest presentation of all time. They are held by my movement.
Are they?
The voice says,
This book you're talking about had better be the Bible. Otherwise, I'm going to be upset.
They are still not talking. They start looking amongst each other.
Are you going to say something to your father? I have descended for you.
One of them leans down, slightly taller than some of them. One of the more tall ones leans down. All she says, because you can hear it's a woman. I know you're not real.
Non-believer? You're a
What's your
fool.
name?
My name is God, but one of them. One of the gods.
whoa, I'm gonna do a
Are you gonna do a
Uh,
religion or history?
religion check as Mara.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do religion or history. You can choose. Crit fail. You just
Damn it,
space
'cause I
the
know
god's
the god.
name. You space the god's names.
One of them. You know. Whichever you believe, I take many forms. It's like the Trinity, but like a million of us instead.
This is the Holy Trinity. She says to you, Zilford, alleviate this illusion, or I'll do it myself.
Okay.
And I run out there and I wave my arms because I don't want them to kill Zilford in his tiny form.
Oh, okay. They all draw their swords.
I say, whoa, 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 whoa. My broadsword's behind my back. It's just a funny prank. It's just a joke, guys. We are adventurers.
They just stare silently at you.
Fan waves.
They're
From
just
afar.
looking amongst you guys. The only way you can tell they're looking from all three of you and us is their heads are slightly moving between you three.
What is Alice's expression to all of this?
Hand over mouth, just oh my god.
Follow.
Look, I will give you guys a gold coin if you leave these villagers in peace.
That's a good deal.
And fuck off.
This chipmunk.
It's just a chipmunk. I cast fucking illusion over it. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I have the ability to speak with animals, and I sent him over there.
A very theatrical.
All right, they kick you.
What?
They kick you,
Oh.
and they
Oh,
got a
God.
nat 20.
Oh my god.
Just take 5 damage.
I say, what
and
the
they do
fuck?
hunt you.
Hey, how many hit points does a chipmunk have?
I'm just gonna use squirrel.
What if chipmunks
chipmunk
have
is
200 hit points? It's 3, isn't it?
Roll for me.
This is so sad. I
Oh
crit
my
failed.
god.
Yeah, as you hit the ground, you slide a bit and you come out of your wild shape. You're knocked out. The woman puts her 2 fingers up, points at you, and some guards come out with rope.
Shit, this is not going well. I take out my...
Put your hands up. Drop your weapons.
My weapon
immediately.
is... I'd have to take
Put
it out
it
to
on the
drop it.
ground.
Okay. I take out my broadsword. And I take out my flail. Okay.
Have you dropped your shield? You had a shield?
Does a shield count as a weapon?
Yes. It takes up a hand.
Damn. Okay. And I say... I surrender. I surrender.
They tie you up. What do you do?
Fans. A little bit farther. Are any of them focused on me while they're looking at him or her taking the weapons down?
They've noticed all of you at this point.
They've noticed, but are they paying a lot?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna just keep my hands up and slowly back away.
Okay. The person who's tying me up...
As they're, I will say, as you're backing away, they run to you and tie you up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not knocked unconscious. Sorry, I just read up on it. When you revert to normal as a result of the creature being reduced to 0 hit points, I just take the excess damage and I revert.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so... Okay.
So you're
I'm
just
not-
you're just kicked and you
Yeah,
come out.
so-
You come out of wild.
I guess in midair, I revert back.
Yeah.
and I
So
hit the
as you're
ground.
flying and you kind of hit the ground, they're still gonna come up and you're prone. They're gonna start grappling you and tying you up.
Alright. The person who's tying me up, they're tying me up behind
Yeah.
me, right?
Just wrists like
Alright.
handcuffs.
I am going to make a bold move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the crotch of the guy behind me.
Behind you.
Yeah.
The one going
The
towards
tying,
fan.
the person tying up my
I mean,
arms.
okay. If you're trying to go for things,
It's not
it's a
in
woman.
a sexual way.
Okay. Well, I knew it wasn't that, but if you're like aiming for, you can
Well,
tell
it'll
it's a
still
woman
be
based on
sensitive,
voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Yeah.
letting you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab their crotch.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper, "Fuck you, nerd," and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds.
Ouch.
Okay.
On the crotch.
That's gonna be a 5.
That's not gonna
That's
do it.
not gonna do it. All right. I just grab her crotch and it's really
she
awkward.
pushes your face into the ground while
Oh
tying you
no.
up.
That would have been really cool.
As this, you watch this happen. You start getting led to a farmhouse and sitting there because you're next to a giant farm. They're leading you off to a farmhouse, and they start to take you there afterwards. So they take you into this farmhouse, and it just looks, like a farmhouse. There's animals in their little pens,
Aw.
just doing their thing. They're a little on edge because they can tell the mood is on edge. But in the center back of the farmhouse, there is a giant pit that looks very recently dug. And they throw all three of you down into it.
Are there bodies in this pit?
There are bodies in the pit, but one of them is moving. You can tell he's moving because you can see the breathing. He has a hood over his head, and he's just sitting there.
I just want to.
Gus is by the tree.
Gus
Yeah,
is
that's
not
what I
with
just.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I say that Gus followed us? Followed them?
I can't
Sure.
connect to the Wi-Fi network.
Wow.
Fucking
I wanna
hell,
check
we
the
forgot to
connection
disconnect
settings in the
it.
Google Home app.
Again, it's only happened twice now. Anyway, no, Gus did not follow you. He knows something happened, but he's just not there.
Are our arms still tied?
Yes, you're still tied when you get down there.
I'm gonna, because Mara's like kind of the same height as me, I'm gonna try and get behind her
Untie.
and untie hers.
This other person in the pit throws a shank towards you.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you catch it or does it stab?
No, he doesn't like throw it like to attack. I'm sorry. Throws it at the ground in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, well, Fan's gonna grab that then.
So you guys are just gonna cut yourselves out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will say the pit is slick. It's very hard to. It's
How tall is
smooth.
it? How deep is, I mean, how deep
Bro,
is it?
How deep is it? Probably about 7 feet.
That's enough for one of us to stand on the shoulders of boy.
Okay. The guy says, "Hey, do you have any water?"
No.
I don't think they took it off of me, so...
They didn't take anything except your weapons.
I take out my water skin and I say, here.
He takes it and he gets up from where he's at and walks to another corner, scoops up something, pours the water on it, and in his hand you start to see like bubbling, and then he quickly drops it off his hand into a small little bowl, and you see it just keeps bubbling and fizzling, and he says, "You guys are gonna need this if you're gonna escape."
The bubble? What is it?
Acid
Very cool. How am I going to hold it?
in this bowl I just put it in.
Yeah, but would it not melt through the bowl?
No, it's not melting.
Okay, well,
It's a
that's
special-
Look, there's a guard up there. Just throw it in the guard's face.
Why can't you throw it?
I gotta stay here.
What?
Is this your home?
It is my farm, yes.
Oh, okay. So not the pit. Okay. Well,
Yeah, they defiled this. I'm just gonna stay here until they leave.
I wish you luck in your ventures.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, you three, did you know these three on the ground here? I don't know their names.
Oh shit. What do they look like?
One's a dwarf, there's a wood elf, and a human.
I think those are us guys. But us.
What?
That the letters were supposed to be sent to.
I
Oh.
guess. They have little satchels for
Yes.
carrying stuff.
Fuck. Well,
Wait, are they wearing the satchels?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question.
Yeah, can
I mean-
Fan go through the satchels?
Yeah, you can go through it.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the dwarf one.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah, do you guys just go through them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find the same letters you were given.
Ooh.
Are they garbled?
I mean, because they were kind of thrown in the pit and they're
No,
dead
no,
and
I'm
all
talking
that.
about the secret message stuff.
The little message
Yeah.
in it. That message is not there.
Okay. I'm
But
gonna take the
everything else
letter.
is worded the same.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pocket the letter.
I
Okay.
take the letter.
It's identical to yours, just without that little writing at the bottom.
I know. Funky.
So, what are you doing?
Say, Mr. Pit Farmer Man.
Jerome.
Ah, Jerome. How did you do that?
Alchemy.
You're an alchemist?
Yeah,
But you
I've-
decided to become a farmer?
I have a wine cellar.
He's a falconist.
Yeah, one of the rare breeds, really.
Falconers, they
It's
exist.
multi-classing. Come on.
He turns gold pieces into crops.
It's worth it. Trust me. It's like money laundering, just a little more weird.
So you live on this farm alone?
Yeah.
Alright, we don't have time to
Yeah.
go into this guy's backstory.
Look,
Why don't you just help us defeat all these people on your land, and then you can live happily
He
ever
doesn't
after?
want to put his life at
What?
risk.
they're after
It's a
something.
farm.
They're after something that
You don't care?
I don't want to get near what they're trying to accomplish. These guys are pretty scary.
Do you have to touch water to turn it into acid?
I didn't touch the water. I touched the feces I used.
Oh.
Oh, yum. In
Ew.
a corpse
Yeah.
pit? Yum.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh.
Just by the way, this is a real acid he's created. It works like any other acid.
Yeah, it burns.
It's nitric acid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say I think this conversation has gone on a little bit too into
Just
the gross
If
side.
you can save us, that'd be great.
Yep. And I say, up and at him, and
You start climbing out.
yeah.
You guys booster. You
Can I actually just throw Mara out of the hole at the guard?
Okay,
With the
she is
bowl?
carrying a bowl full of acid.
Oh, okay, well.
And you can't really see the guard. According to Jerome, he's up there.
Hey, let's call to him.
He doesn't know we have acid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's 7 feet up, and if we throw the acid up and it splashes down on us, that's not gonna be fun for
Yum.
us. So
Okay, that's fair,
Alright.
I guess.
What if we throw a dead body at him?
you can do that after I get up there with the acid.
Wow.
Okay.
We can make a ladder of dead bodies.
These are complex plans. Just boost me up.
What is wrong with you, people?
I'd take Mara and
This child is insane.
I take Mara and I lift her over my head.
Okay. The guy is kind of just like he's leaned up against a little table. He's not really paying attention. Kind of just like because he got stuck on guard duty. He's a
Yeah.
little. He looks distraught.
Are there people around him?
No.
Does he have a name tag?
No.
Damn. Okay.
So she can see him. How much of her can...
Make a self check.
Me? Okay. That's gonna be a 5.
Yeah. He looks over and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he.
Oh,
starts
I'm
walking.
just extremely tall.
But your head is as small as a gnome.
Yeah, it's weirdly proportioned. If you want to come see, you can come
He is walking up to you.
Yeah. Okay.
You thought, what do you do?
I say.
Yeah, come on.
I wait until he's a little bit closer.
Okay, he gets as
Okay.
close.
He gets to the point where I want him, and I chuck the acid in his face.
All right, you throw it. It hits his face. He's, "Ah! Ah!" And he starts running around, panic. And he runs and falls into some hay face first, and he starts like trying to like use the hay to get the acid off. That you can smell flesh burning, and he kind of he's in panicking.
Is he dying?
You can't really tell. He's
All right.
very panicked.
I'm gonna run up and strangle him.
Strangle him.
Yeah,
Okay.
while he's dying.
All right.
Just to make sure.
Just give me a strength check.
That is gonna be a 18.
Yeah, you strangle him.
He did.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna take his clothes.
Oh.
He is taller than you.
I know.
Give me a insight.
Oh, okay. That's a 13.
That armor's not coming off. It's really on him pretty hard.
Does he have weapons that I can take?
No.
Fan.
What is
Yeah.
up with this guard?
Fan, come here.
Sorry.
Okay.
I take Fan and I lift Fan out of the
Can he
hole.
though? I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like
5'5".
yeah, he's tall enough.
I'm a strong man.
I'm just
You know,
like,
I can
fans
say
back,
you guys
okay?
just get out.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
gonna drag the body to the corpse pile, chuck it in, and then I'm gonna help.
Wait.
Don't chuck
I
it
can
on
take his
Jerome.
armor.
Huh?
I can take his
Yeah.
armor.
It's like fused.
Try
in.
it. You can try it if you want.
I'm gonna ask Jerome, you sure you don't want to come up?
It's a 4.
I want
didn't-
Fan
I
to
didn't-
try.
No, I didn't know.
Okay, you all can try an insight / strength, whatever you prefer.
Oh, insight. That's a 10 for me.
Yeah, that's not coming off.
That's
It's pretty
so
on.
sad.
It's on him pretty hard.
This man just a little chubbo boy.
No, they're all pretty well toned. The armor's very close to their bodies.
Burned onto them.
I got an 11.
Yeah, the armor's not coming off. It's weird. It's really on him pretty good.
What if I cut off his feet using the stilts?
Oh my god. What
Get the feet, cut off his legs.
My god.
Start at the thigh. You'll have way more height.
Does he even have a helmet at
I'm not
least?
gonna do it.
Can I take
This is
the
a fun
helmet?
hypothetical.
The helmet?
Does he have?
He did. That was like a part of his mask and burned into him.
Oh, it burned into him.
I walk over and I whisper down to the guy in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Jerome, right?
Jerome.
Yeah.
Yes,
I say-
that's my name.
Jerome.
Yes.
Do you have any like pitchforks and stuff in
Pitchforks? Sure. Actually, give me a perception.
here? All right.
As you're looking for pitchforks, no, just Mara.
Okay, that's gonna be an 18 again.
You see your weapons. They were laying on a table.
The person's weapons?
Yours.
Mine? Why did they keep it so close? Okay. I grab my weapons.
All right, so you guys get all your stuff.
What did they even take from me? All I have is a.
They took your arcane
Oh.
focus.
And your crossbow.
My jewel?
They took it from you. So what do you guys do now? You have your stuff. You took out the guard.
Are they still killing people? Is there still a ruckus going on?
Okay, so you're taking a peek out.
Not a peek, just hearing it, because they were
Hearing
sort
it,
of-
you can't hear much.
I'll take a peek.
Even when people
You do
didn't
hear
have
the
it.
cold wind around you. That weird magical coldness. You're taking a peek?
Yep.
Okay, you're not gonna have to roll for this.
Okay.
They left the bodies there.
Aw.
All of the villagers that were there have been killed.
Oh.
And they are walking around searching the town.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm gonna relay that information.
Okay.
Everyone's dead.
Um,
For something.
you hear a nearby.
Hello?
Like in a
Like a
house
knocking.
nearby? Yeah. Is it a house
It's in
nearby?
the farmhouse with you.
Oh.
So it's just
If
behind
you're
a
hearing
little.
a knock on the door
It's not on the door. Okay, it's coming from inside.
from inside
Someone's
the
trying to
farmhouse.
get your attention.
I'm gonna knock back.
You see, reaching around the corner, it's an arrow.
Oh, wait. I walk up to Fan and I like bring Fan back in a little bit and I do my best to impersonate the guard.
What
that
the
was
hell are you guys there or not? I heard someone screaming.
What?
Is
No.
the arrow talking?
Oh my god! It walks out. It's Alice. It's like, what is wrong with you guys?
What is
What
wrong with
happened
you?
to
How did
you?
you not get kidnapped?
I managed to escape.
Oh, you were like right next to me.
I got away. Okay, I was coming to rescue you, and
And you just leave a child.
How do we
arrested.
know you're oust?
do you want a means to prove it?
Yes.
Show us the letter.
The letter. He pulls out the letter.
I don't believe it.
I believe it. All right.
I don't.
Yeah, me too. I believe it.
Fan's very suspicious.
Obviously, I will point out this letter does because the other three that were originally intended for it, this letter does not have that weird writing
Yeah,
on it.
that's what I assumed.
Yeah, he's just okay. Look, the book is somewhere in town. We need to find it before they do.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Also, I want to kill these fuckers.
Huzzah!
One step at a time.
All right.
Why not both at the same
The
time?
book is more important. We were hired to do this for a good reason.
All right. Let's get this book, I guess.
All right, so you're gonna stealth around town.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me a stealth check, all of you.
Okay. First of all, is there any point of interest? And second of all, I got a 3.
There's no point of interest. Yikes.
11.
11,
12.
12. Okay. I'm gonna say, because I set the DC pretty low for your stealth, you cover for Mara.
Okay.
I'll roll for
I'm
Oust
just
as
playing
well.
around
Yeah,
with my
Oust
build armor.
fucking nailed it. So yeah, Oust is covering for you. He's kind of just like being like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're wearing big old armor.
My God. Okay, so with that roll, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys to do another roll for me. Roll a perception. What are you doing?
17.
17. Zilford.
It's a 7.
It's a 19.
19. You got a 7.
Yes.
You two notice that there is a building with weird writing on it. Very out of place. It looks like paint. Not blood, but red paint. And it says regard with warmth.
Hey Mara, you see that building right there?
Yes, I do. No, I don't.
No, she can point out.
Right there.
Or he can point
Right
out.
there, the one that says with
You
the
just
paint,
didn't notice
you know?
initially.
Right there?
Like that one, the one that says regard with health.
Yeah, that one.
Warmth.
She misread it.
Mara's dyslexic. I'm making that.
Hey, let's not make fun of dyslexic people.
No. I'm saying.
I'll feel sad if you do that. Anyway, what do you guys do with that?
I want to go find Gus.
Okay.
I want to go back to the tree where
What?
Gus is at.
Okay, give me a second.
What? I don't know where Gus went.
Are you gonna go
Actually, I'll give
check
you
one before?
roll a luck check. It's just a straight up dice check.
Yeah, I know. And Gus, it's gonna be a nat 20. It's a crit fail.
Okay, nothing happens.
So how far away is the building?
Okay, so you guys just came out of the farmhouse.
Yeah.
You've walked around a bit. I'm gonna say while you were walking around stealthing, you went behind a house and there's a brook. It's you could assume that that brook is the same one that was in Maryborough, just it's long. And as you're traveling kind of through the waterish, just the bay that the riverbed that the book connects to, you do see that weird writing off in the distance. So you got to go under a bridge. So you guys going up to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Question. Are we around the area that Gus was left?
No.
Okay.
It's almost like the opposite side of town.
Okay.
Very cool.
It's a very small town though. Very small.
How far away are the guards though? house are they at?
They're all over the place. They're watching. You actually
8?
see one on the bridge that you're gonna have to go under, which
Is
is
there-
why I'll say give me a stealth check with advantage.
Is there still 8 or 7 now?
There's still 8. Well, that guy. I guess there's 7. Yeah,
Okay, I rolled a 17.
17. You're
What are
fine.
we rolling with?
17 as well.
Stealth advantage.
Oh, okay.
17. Okay.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you guys get it under the bridge. You make it up to the building.
Stealth.
You guys going in?
Heck yeah!
Are there windows?
Yes.
I'm gonna peek through a window first.
It's empty.
Fan's going in.
Just by looking in the window, you're going in.
I'll go in.
So you get inside, and it looks like a general poor person house, except there's not much in here, except this owl bear rug that's laying on the floor. Obviously, an owl bear is what the name is. It is a owl mixed with a bear. It's there laying on the floor, which Alice just kind of, he's like, well, that's interesting. Even I, as a hunter, have not really been able to find an owl bear. Just kind of brushes it a little.
Yeah, okay.
Check its
Mara
mouth.
goes over and picks it up and puts it around her arms.
All right.
Warm.
So as you pick it up, there's a trapdoor underneath it.
Open it.
Very cool.
I open it.
Okay, you open it. You going down? There's a ladder
Yeah.
that leads down. All right, you get down there. You see a hooded man sitting injured, bleeding, and he's still alive. And there is a dead guard-looking person also there.
Oh, goodness.
He clearly killed him. And he's like, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" And he starts he starts backing up to things. He's laying on the ground.
Do we look like these guys?
No, but I don't know if you're mercs,
What?
mercenaries.
Oh, yes.
Why would they hire mercenaries? They seem like they were doing independent stuff.
I don't know. I was told not to trust people while doing this job.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm not going to tell you
Okay,
that.
that's fair. I'm Fan.
I put down my weapons.
Oh, Fan. Why is a child here? And this? Why would you bring a child here? Is this your son? What is wrong
this
with
is my son. Fan.
a gnome and a half elf? An unlikely couple. Look, if you're going to be in here, are you hiding from them?
Yes.
I mean, we just escaped from them. They threw us in the pit. I mean, you can probably smell this corpse stench from us.
Corpse stench.
Yeah.
How many people have died?
All
So far,
have died.
Everyone.
Yes.
Wonderful. So you're not from this town.
Wait, no, Jerome's alive.
Jerome.
The farmer?
I don't know. I'm
He's
not
an
from here.
alchemist.
Oh, you're not from here either.
He's
No.
multi-class.
Okay, well,
Interesting combo. I've never thought about that before.
what brings you here, fellow
A
traveler?
delivery.
Delivery? Does this delivery happen to be a book?
I'm not telling you
It's a
what
book.
it is.
It's
Well,
a
we have a letter that's basically a receipt for this.
What are your
package.
names? Really?
Ah.
Are you going by code names? Are you
the 3.
Well, this is
yes.
Oust, right here.
Oust?
And then
Who are he looks at Oust and he's, are these people, are they, and he just kind of, yes, there's been a mix-up. These aren't the 3 original. Hey, look, I'm gonna go stand guard.
you Oust?
Yeah, he clearly has noticed something. Just give me a second.
Got it.
And he climbs up, he leaves the trapdoor open, and you can see him standing there. He's not doing anything, he's just looking out the window with his bow ready. He is standing guard.
I don't know what the fuck is up with that guy. Anyways, so is the package a book?
Yes.
It's meant for us.
Here, and he takes a bag and sets it down. He does not take the book out of the bag. If
Yeah.
you need to prove that this book is real, which Sylvanus said you would need to do that, you can do that.
Okay. Do you know how we would go about doing that?
Looking at it,
Okay.
Don't open it.
I reach into the bag.
you reach into the bag, you touch the book.
I take out the book.
I do
You take
not.
out the book. As you take out the book, the world around you goes gray. Everything freezes. Time has just stopped.
Is this the world?
No, this is not. Sadly, this is not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You hear thumping, like boots walking very slowly
Oh, God.
around you, and you see this head peek around, and it is a masked figure wearing a long robe, and the mask has one red eye on the right side, one gray eye on the left side, and behind the mask is a giant halo-looking structure with intricate lines leading to the edges from behind his mask,
Whoa,
And
Alex,
hold-
when did you change your clothes?
He holds out his hand and says, "The book. I need it."
No.
No,
You
This
don't
is-
know. This
Oh,
is
we're not
happening.
there.
You're
Yeah,
not there.
we're
This
not.
is just Mara.
this is my book.
Don't be a fool. Do you want eternal salvation?
Fuck no.
So as this is happening, Mara's eyes wide out. Of course, upstairs, the guard is still, the delivery boy is still bleeding out. The guard, the other guy, is dead. And you see, out of nowhere, this little jester-looking goblin. Hello!
Oh, God.
And he appears around the corner, just out of nowhere. You have no idea where this thing came from. He says, "Who are you people?"
What?
I'm Fan.
Fan, nice to meet you. And he holds out his hand and shakes it very weirdly. You are?
My name is Zilford.
Alice looks down and he's like, "What the fuck is going on down there?"
We met someone.
He looks at the goblin and he's like, "My God, what is happening?"
What was your
Hatred
name
for
again?
goblins.
What?
What was your name again?
My name? I don't have a name.
Can I? Okay. Where'd you come from?
Right around that bookcase right there. I appeared there.
Is that where you live?
I don't know. I just kind of appeared there. So here's something interesting. I'm gonna need that book.
What book?
Why?
It's required.
I disregard him for a second and I turn to the man that's bleeding out and I go, what is happening to our friend?
He's just like, "Your friend? I don't know. That didn't happen to me.
What about this jester boy?
I don't know." And he's like, "All right, if it's gonna be like this, I guess I'm gonna have to take it from you."
I'd
Wait
like
a
to
second.
see you try.
So with that being said, we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Even Mara?
Mara will roll initiative as well.
Shit, I'm gonna have a go
19. He's a goblin, right? He doesn't have that much.
12, 19, what'd you get, Zopher?
20.
20. And Al says, "Look, he's being way too loud. If they end up hearing this, we're gonna have a bigger issue on our hand. Get rid of him."
Alrighty.
So at the top is Zilford.
I don't want to necessarily kill him.
I do.
Oh yeah, he's just a guy. Well, never mind. So we do have our equipment back, right?
Yes, you have everything.
666. 666. Alright, so I'm assuming that we're like, Fan and I are standing like right in front of them.
Yeah.
Um,
We just shook his hand.
yeah, we did just shake his hand. I just want to deck him in the face.
You're just gonna punch him.
I'm just gonna punch him right in his face.
Okay, roll strength check.
Right in
Punch
his
him.
stupid itty bitty
Some
little
attack,
face.
melee attack.
Right in his goblin face. I rolled 17
17.
without my modifier, so
Okay.
yeah. I did
What is it?
1 damage.
Okay.
But I punched him in the face.
You
so-
punch him, and as it goes across his face, you see blood come out. You see the blood back into him. He's, "Well, that was interesting. Let's not do that anymore. Give me the book." All right, Fan, it is your turn.
I want to cast command.
Command.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I want him to just. I think I want him to just halt. The target doesn't move and takes no actions. Unless
Or what does he need to roll?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Or if follow the command on his next turn.
His next turn. So 8 plus 13. He needs to be a 13. He just goes, "What was that little voice in my head? That was weird." And he doesn't do anything. Mara, give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
16. God. Okay, yeah, you click back, and you see this Chester boy just gonna. I will say he is in a perpetual dance. He's just nonstop dancing. He's just doing a little jig, nothing much, nothing intricate. And what do? You made that save.
Mara!
You take your.
I shake my head and sort of like trying to come back into consciousness and I go, what the fuck is happening?
He wants the book!
Oh,
He wants the book!
you're holding the book. Can I have it?
Don't let him have it.
No. Why do you want this book specifically?
I was hired to get it.
That's shady as fuck.
By who?
The guards out there, those scary men and women.
I put.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and cast Natural Illusion
Okay.
and create a book that looks exactly like it. I'm gonna cast it on the ground behind him.
Behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, didn't he come out behind a shelf?
A
a bookshelf, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast one on the bookshelf.
In the bookshelf?
Yeah, just sitting there.
Okay, roll a deception check.
21.
21. Wow. He looks, he's like, well, look at that book! And he walks up and it goes away, I assume, right? No natural touch?
It doesn't.
Minor illusion,
No.
So it whiffs away as he touches it, and he just pulls back his hand and is like, ooh, trickery, I love it!
Yeah, before he looks
Only
back,
when it's
before
really
he looks
good.
back, I'm gonna put the book in my pack.
Okay. When he looks back at you, he says, well, that's interesting.
It's a Trixie book.
But too bad that your spell was just really stupid.
It
and
wasn't a
he
spell,
casts
it's a-
vicious mockery on you.
What?
So he's like, what?
How rude.
Oh, that.
Do a wisdom saving throw.
Another 21.
It doesn't really affect you. You kind of just brush it off like, no, this guy's ridiculous. He's like, well, that didn't seem to work too effectively. And he walks up and he has the scepter with a weird smiling goblin on it, and he just across your face with it. Or at least he's going to attempt to. He doesn't. He just completely and he misses, and it just doesn't reach. Like it's like why didn't you walk closer? You know.
Fuck this guy. I'm getting really tired of him. How have you guys not killed him yet?
Excuse me?
Huh?
You know what?
Zilford.
All right. I guess I'm a little taken. I was a little taken aback at first because wasn't expecting that to
He's
happen.
a goofy man.
But I've had a little time. Okay, so standing from where I am, I think he's back faced to me. I was facing all of us.
Yeah, kinda. He could notice you out of the corner of his eye.
Okay, sick.
It's not that big of a room.
All right, I'm gonna make a melee spell attack roll because I shoot a vine out of the ground and I tell it to whip him in the butt. I tell him to whip his butt, and I crit fail, so it doesn't.
Okay, as you attempt to do that though, give me a charisma saving throw.
Let's do it. Sure. Oh, it's a 2.
It's a 2. Actually, before you even cast it, you drop to your knees laughing. You're like, oh, this guy is hilarious. He's so funny.
What the
and
fuck?
you're just on your knees, just laughing. And you're telling him encore and all that, just as you're laughing. And he's like, thank you. I love having fans.
Stop this, please.
All right, fan. Speaking of fans.
Hilarious.
God.
Fan is gonna do his cantrip, minor illusion.
Okay.
And he's gonna just create tons of books.
That look like the one or just books in general?
That look like the one.
You can make tons of books? I thought you could only make one object.
It doesn't say I can't.
You can make
Does
like
it
a
say,
pile
does
of
it say
books
you can make an
that-
object?
It's an
Yeah.
object.
You could do a
You
pile
can make
of
a
books.
5-foot pile of books.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say you could just
Yeah.
all over the place.
A pile of books.
Okay.
And,
Just roll deception.
okay. 15.
He was like, this has already happened to me once, so don't try it again. And Mara, it is your turn.
I said, all right, I'm done. And I take out my coin purse and I say, look, guy, how much were you paid?
Me? I wasn't.
Well, do you know what gold is?
I mean, yeah, of course.
How much do you want?
Let me think. Do you have possibly 2,000 gold?
I have exactly 101.
That's not gonna do it, hon.
How about I give you this mace as well?
That's very interesting. A mace, you say? Let me look at it.
Oh, don't give it to him.
I'm just holding it.
He gets a really close look to it.
Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face.
I'm gonna say, this mace was owned by one of them. You could return this instead. And
One of
I'm
them?
pretty sure. Yeah.
How was it? Oh, well, I saw most of them carrying swords.
This one was like an assassin type chick. that
An
was-
assassin. Okay. Interesting. I don't think so.
How about fuck you? And I cast. I hit him with my sword.
You hit him with
and
your
some
sword. Roll
paladin
attack.
smite.
Yeah, do it. Do it up.
15.
15. Okay, so you hit him. The light from your sword glows as you hit him across the face, and you see his head just sort of with light from the radiant damage of your divine smite, and then it just stops, and it all returns back to normal. He's like, "Nice try. Just give me the book."
Ooh, Lemon would like you.
I'm gonna run.
You're gonna run. Okay. You book it up the ladder. In the next, it is
I slam down the door.
the trap door. You just lock them in there.
I don't lock it. I just shut it.
Okay. After that, it is his turn. He's gonna skip a little hop up to Fan, and he's gonna whap you with his scepter. 10 does not hit, I assume. That sucks. All right, that's it. That's all he's gonna do. After that, it is Zilford's turn. Yeah.
So now the trap door's shut, and it's just us, him,
Mama.
the bleeding out man, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the bleeding out man is not taking actions. He is way too weak. This man is on the verge of death.
He's on the verge of, oh god. But Mara has the book, right?
Yes, Mara right now.
That's why I got over
Okay,
there.
that's cool. I figured. All right. Seeing this, I guess I'm gonna continue to try and fight this guy.
Yeah.
All right. The only problem is that all of my spells are AOE.
Just go punch him in the face again. Squash him. He's a goblin. You're tall. Just
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna run up to him, and I'm going to attempt to hit him with poison spray. Poison spray is.
You mean has to make a con save? All right, roll a charisma saving throw.
It's 4.
You just, this guy is so goofy. You just keep laughing. And you just go back to laughing, and it's hilarious. Damn, it's your turn. All
Eldritch Blast.
right, make a charisma saving throw.
15.
15. Okay, you're fine. Cast it. Roll against his armor, of course.
Alrighty.
Come on. It's,
Yeah,
Roll +3.
it just. Ow.
Hi.
All right, so that happens. Mara, as you run up there, Al's looking at you like, "What the hell? What is going on down there? What are you?"
Okay, so there's this goblin guy, and he won't die. Every time we hit him, he repairs himself or some shit. I don't know. He's looking for this book, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
Seems like everyone's looking for this book. Look outside, and you look outside, and you see goblins walking around,
Shit.
talking to the other people who are murdering them. And the goblins, a hobgoblin walks up to one of them and says, "Thank you for this opportunity for us to aid you in any way. Greenhold will definitely be a better place because of what you've given us." The armored person just kind of goes, "Yes, of course. It'll be a better place because of this for you." And kind of just walks off, just like, whatever. This hobgoblin standing very general, like dictator-like, just kind of like watching around as the goblins are looking in every little crevice, just searching.
I'm gonna open the book.
It's written in a language you don't know.
Damn it. I close the book. I put it back in my bag.
Back in your bag. I was kind of like looking at you while you're doing things. Like, what the hell is this book?
I don't know.
What?
Can you read the language?
No. It's my first time seeing. What the hell?
Oust, what do we do?
Well, we got to get out of this town. This town is long gone, sadly.
Yeah, but that goblin guy's gonna chase us if we try to run.
You left your friends down there.
Yeah, I did. I mean, that was pretty
Hopefully-
shitty of me to do, but
Hopefully they'll do something.
What do you want me to do?
You can stay up here. You can go help them. Your call.
Okay.
Just be quiet if you stay up here. We don't want to lure attention to us.
I give Oust the book.
The book. He just kind of looks at it. He's like, why are you handing this to me?"
Because I'm gonna help my friends.
All right. And he kind of just stuffs it in his bag. And he's like, "Hurry. We got to get out of here."
Alright. I go over to the top of the trap door, and I'm going to cast Natural Illusion, a voice, down into the area down there.
What's the voice?
The voice is the voice of the leader of the people who were trying to decapitate us.
What is it saying? Just, you can give me a general idea and I'll just...
Goblinoid, we've found the book. Your mission is complete.
Just that. Okay. He just kind of, well, this is interesting. I like you, little elf dwarf man. You're fun. And he walks back to that corner around the bookcase and he's gone.
I want to go look behind the bookcase.
There's literally nothing there. He
I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
I peek into the area.
All right.
to make
He's
sure he's gone.
gone.
And I run down there, and I do laying on of hands on the guy who's dying.
Yeah, you lay your hands on him.
Yeah, I give him 2 hit points.
Just 2? Okay.
Yeah, 'cause-
he was already stable, sort of. He was like in an in-between place, like goes against the
Yeah.
rules. But yeah, he's definitely like, thank you so much. And he kind of stands up, and of course he's very injured, so he's like leaning on stuff, and he's like, look, I'm going to report back to Sylvanus. Tell him that we have the book, because I assume you did that illusion.
Yeah.
Thank you, and please, for the love of the gods, be safe. And he just kind of stands there and signals for you to head back up. He's I just have to recover.
Alright. Stay safe.
All right, so you head back up.
You need some help recovering?
No, I'll be fine
Okay.
for now. She did enough to help.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, you head back up. Al's still there, and he's like, are we good? Is it gone?
He's gone.
All right, are you wanting to hold the book, or you want me to hold on to it? I know you seem to.
Can I see?
I can take it back.
Okay, he hands it back to you.
What exactly is this book?
Yeah, open it. Open it.
According,
I show it to you, it's written in a language.
yeah, you don't recognize.
I
the
don't
language.
even recognize it.
No, I know you know Abyssal because of your warlocky.
Yeah.
It's not Abyssal. It's very Abyssal when written uses the Infernal script, which is the script of demons, because that's how you communicate with.
Lemon.
It's not written like that. It's Infernal's very harsh looking. The script is rough, like sharp edges on letters and so on. This is very swoopy, almost like an opposite. So what else are you doing? What's going on?
I'm gonna say to Oust. Oust? When I first touched this book, something weird happened.
What happened?
It felt like I was in another world. Everything went gray and time sort of stopped. And there was this guy with a mask and a red eye. And he asked me for the book. And I felt something. It was weird.
Oh, this is not good.
What's not good?
Someone clearly very weird is after the book, as we can tell. Almost everyone we've met in this town is after the book.
What the fuck is up with this book?
I see.
I don't know. I think what we need to do is,
Get out of town.
Burn it.
No.
if we go through Greenhold, we can make it to Vanguard. There's a wonderful woman there. She can maybe help us understand the book, but we have to go through Greenhold. And
That's the place.
God, not
I'm not-
Brugrol.
Oh, fans
you were there.
asking.
Yeah, what am I talking about?
Oh, Brugrol's there, and he kind of just puts his hands on his face.
Brugal?
Who's Brugal? Is he
A
your bud?
psychopath.
Oh, is he your bud?
God, no. We've been trying to get him out of power for ages back in the capital. He's
Wait, so he's in power there?
He's in power in Greenhold, but we have to go through Greenhold.
Is there a passage you know of that's a little bit safer than...
No, unless going through the wilderness, but we would get lost.
To Greenhold then.
It's Gus first.
Gus first, indeed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say just kind of like very sitcom-y. Gus walks up, and like in this moment, you'd hear like a little cheer from the audience as he walks up, and he kind of just like sticks his leg out, and he doesn't have arms, so he sticks his leg out, and he kind of it's really cute, very Kirby like,
yeah.
and he walks up and he kind of starts kind of like nuzzling up to you because he wants on your shoulder or whatever.
Oh, hey, Gus. And I pick him up and I put him on my shoulder.
He starts nuzzling you.
To
And
Greenhold.
I never for a second doubted that he would come back to me.
Yeah. To Greenhold. Okay, here's the thing. You're gonna have to get out of this town. There are goblins and those armored people watching everywhere. So give me a stealth check.
Ooh, boy.
14.
You're fine.
I got an 11.
You're fine. Because as you're sneaking up very quickly, you see the hobgoblin is standing, kind of staring, very like mean. I'm a leader, a general, at a bugbear, who is a giant bear-looking goblin thing, and it's just. And the hobgoblin says, "Now this," and he looks at one of the guards and says, "This will stop those other people you told me about. If they're somewhere in this town, you'll find them."
Fan looks at them and mocks the face he made.
That proud,
Yeah.
like I'm a leader. Like he looks like a stereotypical dictator from like World War II. It's so goofy. Okay, yeah. And then as he says this, he's like, Uchthrall, have fun. And Uchthrall just boom, straight into a house and just runs in there and starts thrashing it and
Oh my
just pretty
goodness.
much levels the house.
Is Uxthar the bugbear?
Uchthrall is the bugbear.
Okay.
Let's
So,
skedaddle.
you just want to stealth out of town?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
getting the fuck out of there.
Can we
Farmer boy,
fast
is he okay?
stealth?
You don't know.
Yeah, but like how far away is the farm?
Okay, you're on the opposite corner of town.
Shit.
You're in the north. You're in the northeast. The farmhouse was in the southwest.
Alright, I weigh the chances and I just
He's
go.
the one who's here.
Okay, you guys just go.
Yeah.
You all going?
Yeah.
All right, you get out of there.
Heck yeah.
Mara Braylon was played by Liam Williams. Zilford Garalia was played by Alex Williams. Fan Fabraj was played by Leslie Brown. The Dungeon Master was played by Nicholas Barber. To hear more music from Muddeth, visit his Bandcamp.